with regard to my item, as I'm sure everyone is aware, I did make public records request about 3 weeks ago for the auctioneer file of Marlo Schmidt. What I got was basically what you would expect of an auctioneer who's just regularly having his license renewed. As you are aware, I'm sure there are more issues than that with Mr. Schmidt, and so I made a subsequent request. I might add that those records were quite critical in obtaining the civil judgment that was awarded to Ms. Story last week. In fact, 7 days ago today, in Dorado, Louisiana. It's an issue I've had for a long time, dating back to when I was a board member, and I know I've stated emphatically that this whole setup may be legal, but from an accounting control, it is bad. It is a bad internal control procedure. When the office ought to have the master set of files. Secondly, when you make a public records request, you're supposed to get everything. I let it slide this time, but I'm not going to next time. So that's going to be up to y'all if y'all want to continue that practice. Mr. Bankston has sent me numerous letters saying that Ms. Edmonds is the custodian of records, therefore she is the one who is liable if I do not get all of the information. I'm just going to state briefly and then I'll sit down. I fought this same battle when I was on the board. And here's a letter dated from Ms. Dow, February 3rd, 2009, where I asked about getting quotes about investigator contracts. Don't get offended here, Mr. Steele. About getting investigator bids. Ms. Dow sent me back a letter saying, I do not concur that I am subject to your request.
Right.
As a city board, it deals with
Excuse me,
a...
what's it, 2009?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I want to get how long I've been, had issue with this. I do not, by answering this letter, I do not admit that I am subject to your request. Now that was as a city board member. And I would take strong exception to thinking that I'm not entitled to any solicitations we made, whether I was on the board or not. In fact, I would argue that on the board I had more so right. Now I did get it, because I had to, as usual, threaten legal action, which I guess you've since seen I will go forward with. But that's going to be up to y'all. If I'm looking for activities that have taken place with a generic auctioneer, be it anybody,
Correct.
I feel strongly that everything pertaining to that auctioneer, be it good, bad, or ugly, ought to be in the LALB's office. That it shouldn't, and in making a public records request, even if it is housed, even if it's housed in a warehouse in Wyoming, it's this board's responsibility to corral it all in and not have me making multiple trips and going back and saying, you didn't give me everything. I need this.
I think I know where Robert's coming from. You want all the records, including the investigation, all the financial records already in all.
Correct.
But mainly you're concerned about the investigations, the hearings, and the findings, correct?
Correct.
You want it in the auctioneer's file that's in the office, correct?
Well, at least in the office, to where if someone makes a request for it, they will see it.
I understand. Thank you. You told me what I want to know.
Okay.
I'd like to say something as a person who does the files.
No. Okay. What he was saying, that if Anna's gonna take a file, she should make a copy. Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay, great, thank you. Okay.
So y'all,
I agree.
no more questions? Oh, you did?
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
Oh,
Okay.
y'all not back knock me over with a feather? Okay. Well, then I'm gonna quit if I got agreement.